Jerry, talk about what that last drive did for you guys, confidence on offense.
It did a ton for us. Being on the road, obviously we didn't close out the first one like we wanted to, and having the opportunity to do that and being able to do it did a lot for us. Coach Chiswick said at halftime, and I think he actually said something after the game about it. Just he had this vision in his head of a tree. So you just have to keep chopping away, and eventually it'll fall, and that's what we did. I always give you a sense of accomplishment to do that.
That one took a lot of chopping, didn't it?
A lot of chopping. A lot of chopping. It failed eventually.
That was some old school offense you guys were running.
It was. I think we were in the power of the counter something like 53 times, something like that. So you almost expect to have 3 or 4 tight ends when you run something like that.
As an offensive lineman, though, is that one of those games you enjoy?
It is. It is. And it always helps too. We run the play and you get 3 or 4 yards a pop. That's really that's right up our alley. As long as you can keep getting those 3 or 4 yards, like I said, that's what we want.
Is that the first time this year that you've seen the defense really react to being able to pay somebody?
Yeah, that was the most noticeable. And I think we probably paced them a little more than we have anybody this year. And it really came to play right before halftime and a lot there in the second half. We can feel it, and that gives us a lot more drive to we can feel it, and it's kind of like a shark with blood. You go after it.
You played a couple plays at center. I noticed you absolutely flattened somebody. When you got in there, did you enjoy that?
I did. It kind of came kind of a shot, and I actually saw Reese get hit on the interception. And I saw him go back over to the sideline. I thought, well, I guess it's my time. So I just took my glove off, and it's something that we work all the time, and usually it wasn't really that big a deal. But yeah, I enjoyed it pretty much.
How many plays were you in at center?
2.
Two.
Just 2.
Were you impressed with how well you guys run blocked? It was over and over again, and you guys were getting it done.
Yeah, we did, and it gives us a lot of confidence, to be able to do something like that. Like I said earlier, you pick up yards every time you run the same play, and they know what you're running, and you're still getting positive yards every time. It does just a ton for your confidence.
Is pass protection still something you guys aren't happy with right now? Right?
But yeah, it's still something we're working on, and and it's something that we've. I feel like we are making progress, but obviously we still have some work to do. But like I said, I feel like that's something when we work. That's something we've been working extra hard on.
Is that one of those things too? That the more you play together, the communication part of it comes together.
It is, and I think that's why it's coming along a little more. Week after week. Really, it's just we've got a lot of new guys. It's just something that comes with experience too. And I think the more experience we gain, the more we play together, the better it gets.
Anything else?
Yeah, actually, when you saw Mike Dowdy get hurt and you saw how it happened, the player twisting his ankle, how do you react to something like that?
It gives you a little fight, And I actually didn't see it happen. I didn't know until after we came off the field, and I heard somebody talking about it. It's kind of like somebody picking on your little brother or something. That's kind of how we look at the skill players. And like I said, it gives you kind of want a little revenge. It's like somebody picking on your family.
Did anybody, get to 45 and put a good block on him after that?
I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to single out one person.
Right.
Like I said, and I actually didn't even know who did it, but like I said, it does definitely gives you a little extra boost.
You have to be careful not to, get a penalty or something.
Right. You have to be smart about it. It's obviously you want to, like I said, that does give you a little more adrenaline, but like I said, at the same time, you still have to be smart about it.
To get obviously you made quite a statement beating the top 10 team. To do it, do you still feel like you still got some sort of something to prove to some people?
Yeah, I do. And I think we did actually break back in the top 25. But it's like I said, it's really you have something to prove every week. And we knew coming in this year we were going to have to do something pretty outstanding to silence a lot of the critics. And so we kind of got a little chip on our shoulders.